going on? What's up, boo boo? Better watch some scary shit and relax my mind. What's going on, MRE? You pop up and say hello. Gonna get started. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. What's going on, Black Man's Revenge? Did you miss me, baby? Did you miss me? I know I ain't been on here in forever. I was like, fuck it, just push the button. I watch some scary shit. It relaxes me. Being terrified relaxes me somehow. What's going on, Mr. Woods? Y'all really watch some scary shit with your girl? I need this to get me going. What's going on, Jared? Howdy do, baby. Welcome to my world. Ain't it a wonderful world? I like to think so. Oh. Yes. ATL. Georgia. Better watch some scary shit. Frightening videos that will make you afraid of what is under your bed. There's definitely something under your bed. Did you hear a noise last night when you were trying to sleep? You did, didn't you? It was me. What's going on, baby?
How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. I never see you in the daylight.
Right? Damn. I'm on some nocturnal shit. No, actually, on the first 12-hour long live stream, we went until the morning, remember?
Yeah, but it wasn't too bad. Like 4 o'clock, I was so happy. I was so happy we got off of there. I was like climbing in bed, like, oh, even though the sun was still trying to come up. I was just so happy it wasn't like into the next day. I managed to wake up and make breakfast this morning, so that was nice.
Well, should I hit my goal to go to the mountains? So I was like, all right, well, we can end it early.
Yes, thank God. I almost said it. I almost sent it myself that last little bit, but I was like, no, because if I do it, then he's gonna stay on. I was like, I was gonna send a message and be like, okay, just go ahead and end it, and I'll just send it. But then somebody else did. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, our girl Emily be holding down.
Oh, she shot me a 20 when I got off of there.
Yeah, she hooked it up.
I got a 20 on my gosh once I got off there. I was like, if you didn't wait so long to put it up, it might have been something in there. You waited all up until the last 2 seconds to say, I'm like, what happened to the plan?
Well, see, that's my fault. I forgot until the end, and then you had your Cash App thing as your name, but I didn't realize it, or else I would have been shouted it out. So I was like, damn.
Yeah.
We missed out on all them cents.
hell, you a mess. I'm like, you fucking up the game here. I was like, I can't.
Don't worry. We'll have plenty of opportunity. A simp and his money are easily parted.
Oh God, that's so funny.
So what you got going on today?
I'm gonna sit on here. We're gonna watch some Nuke's Top 5. And it's gonna be fun. We're gonna watch some scary
You're the whole
shit.
weirdo. You said I watch scary shit to relax.
Yes, I like to. It calms me. I like startle. I like things that give me physical reactions, like something to make me bust out laughing, or I spit my food out, or that startles me. Like I like that. That's it.
Yeah.
It makes me feel alive.
Different strokes for different folks. What can I say?
Oh, that's right. Absolutely. Positively.
Yeah. Hey, somebody hit me up this morning about the street the other day. They was like, damn, you just be bringing it out of everybody. You had that gay dude confessing.
You said you had what?
They said I had that gay dude confessing.
Oh, I feel so bad for that guy. I was like, why is he like, I should be telling people like, stop, just stop. Like, just stop. It's gonna go there. It's gonna go awry. They just keep ready to go in.
Well, I have a platform where I allow people to have a safe place to be transparent.
I know, but you can tell. It's like with me, like I don't care about, like I'm an open book. But like you could tell how they hesitate before they speak, that they're people who aren't open books. And so like, which means they're going to end up regretting it later. Things that they're going to be like, fuck, why did I say all that?
Yeah.
Like me, I'm like, fuck it. I could die tomorrow. Who gives a shit? You're like it's my life. It's my story. It's no shame.
J9 the fatalist, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, I like it. My crew.
You and Mylan got more in common than you realize.
No, not really. I feel so bad for that guy, but at the same time, it's like he definitely is a sadomasochist for sure. I mean, ain't no doubt about that. We say it like it's funny, but it's definitely so. He definitely is. He likes that.
I called it.
Yeah, he definitely enjoys that for sure. Like he
hit me up after the show. He'd be like, "The show was so cool. It was so awesome. I'm watching the replay." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever."
Oh hell no, Mylan, go on. My Mylan is in here trying to come. No, this ain't for you, Mylan.
I knew it. Hey, I knew. I told myself if I'd hurry up and click the link, Mylan was gonna take my spot.
Yeah, no, fuck that. No, I'm in here to watch some scary shit, not to bring that stuff.
At least allow him to say hi to us one time. Come on.
All right. I'm gonna introduce y'all my peeps in here. These are some fellows that I fool with on the weekends on this here internet streets. Yeah.
On the Freaky Fridays.
Introducing, bring it to the stage. The one and only, the Fabulosi. He gets all the ass, this guy. All of it.
All the ass.
He's unstoppable.
From the rooter to the cooter.
Look, Mylan Ingram. Look at it. I remember the name. Look at him. Ain't he suave?
Oh, that's not blue though, nigga. That's green.
Oh shit! Look at you. No, but it works. You see how bright.
You're trying. Yep.
Yeah, it changes a whole lot, don't it?
It works. Yep.
You notice the difference, Mylan, between wearing blue and not wearing
you
like
feel
brown?
Like a whole new man, Mylan.
I mean, not really. I just came here to just like support. I mean, just to say hey.
Well, I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you, but I like to watch scary shit on my channel. You like scary shit? Do you like to watch scary videos?
Well, like I'm looking at one in the middle. So.
Do you check under your bed?
You got a joke.
Do you check under your bed before you go to sleep?
Well, like I don't see you there, so nah.
Oh, you wish, nigga. You wish.
Whatever.
Yeah, he wish he saw you tied up underneath the
bed. In your dreams.
Whatever. No, but hey, like I just came to say what's up, and I got I got things to do.
All right.
Mylan's on the move, ladies and gentlemen. Mylan's on the move.
Get him, Mylan. Go out there in the street, show them that blue. Get closer to the other, but stick to those kind of colors. I promise you, it's gonna change. You see, we're gonna make you feel better. Okay.
What kind of color / non-color do you have? What Ooh, what's going on? I can't decipher. Is that like a polo collar, or is that like some weird futuristic shit?
Yeah, so like it's just basically like a Nike golf shirt. You know, like I would wear basic stuff, like
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Bring the camera closer to your neck.
He's trying to figure out what your collar is. Like, what's going on with your collar?
Oh, well, it's probably not down.
Yeah, flip it down. There you go.
Oh,
Look
it's
in the
his
mirror
first
before you walk
time wearing the
outside.
polo. He just
There you
wasn't
go.
up for this. Okay, there you go. My bad. I know your collar wasn't fixed. I thought it was some fancy dancing. There you go.
There
He
you
looking
go, right?
dapper. He got him the polo on. Yep, that's right.
There you go. Pop your collar, baby. Pop your collar.
There you go. And now you have to dust that dirt off your shoulders. A little wipe on the shoulders, Mylan. Come on. Yeah, you have to dust the dirt off your shoulders. There you go. Good job.
Tell me I was right though, Milo. You can say it. It's okay. The color, it matters. These little things matter.
Listen, it would be better if it was blue.
It looks a whole if it was but the green it's a whole lot better than even that. But the blue would brighten it completely. See, I ain't fucking with you. See, I was trying to help. I love you, baby. Mama love you, baby.
About to roll my sleeve up and talk shit to Kulu again.
Yeah, they get you a long sleeve, tight fitted, like a blue shirt, like the color I told you. I promise you to change your fucking life. Just change your life. You're gonna be like.
Now you just need to learn how to wear golf and stop being an imposter just wearing golf shirts.
Hey, listen, like I'm not trying to affect anybody.
That's okay. No, he's working with what he got so he can test it out and he can see the theory works. And now he'll invest. And like now when he buys a shirt, he'll probably, he'll care. That's how it works. How you gonna just take my word for it? I'm a girl. I don't know shit.
Or maybe next week. Or maybe next week you guys might see more than Axe in my closet. In one shirt.
Dun, dun, dun. Talk about improvement.
What's about scary movies?
Scary.
No, like you didn't get the joke? Like Axe? You watching scary movies?
Oh, you're watching scary shit.
Hard. It's funny.
Not even right. Not even right.
Come on.
I'm gonna make y'all watch some scary shit. Watch this.
So what you got going on for the rest of the day, Mylan?
Might probably get a bite to eat or cook something like that.
So what?
You gonna get a bite?
Like I might get that or cook something.
Your Wi-Fi sound like you in a tunnel underwater, Playboy.
Top 10 ghosts caught on camera. Mistaken identity. The next few videos were uploaded to TikTok by a widower from Tennessee who prefers to keep his identity anonymous. He says that he's experienced some odd things in his house over the last 11 years, but recently the activity has become much more extreme. He set up security cameras to capture the bizarre incidents, and he says that he believes that the spirit might be the ghost of his beloved deceased wife coming back to visit him. So early one morning before heading out to work, the man walks into the kitchen to discover this.
Well, as you can see, it's morning, guys. This is just a quick update because I got to get to work. But when I got up this morning to get my coffee, I walked into the kitchen and saw this. So I guess you guys were right that activity seems to be picking up because I have been, doing renovations. I replaced all this stuff, this dishwasher, this stove, hood there.
Hold on. What in the Chad Bradley is going on? Either A, this is fake as hell, or B, he is just way too calm, cool, and collected. He told me
no, I'm gonna tell you. No, this is the thing. It's he's gonna show the video. He has like with these people, they set up camera. Like once stuff starts happening, they set up cameras to watch it like while they're sleeping and stuff. So you're gonna see that all that way the chair all turned over. We're about to actually watch all that.
Nah, you can lie on some paranormal activity type shit.
That's fine. It's coming right now.
This morning when I came in the kitchen, I noticed the cabinet was open.
It's a wonderful word.
And then I noticed this chair. So I checked the Ring video, and it definitely freaked me out. So
to the chair?
What?
It was you weren't looking for it because you don't watch this kind
When
of
he
stuff.
reviews his ring cam footage, it shows a chair sliding all around the kitchen on its own, and then a pale white figure seems to appear from nowhere and violently tosses the chair to the floor. But things are about to take an even more terrifying turn, because one day the man starts to hear something walking up and down his hallway. He goes to investigate, and what happens next chills him to his core.
Hey everyone.
This is what we're supposed to take serious.
Yeah. It started walking towards me.
Which art school they get this actor from?
I feel my hand on my back.
Look real to me, nigga.
And I heard someone whisper.
And what'd they say? What'd they say?
I heard it
What
walking
happened?
away
Where's
from
the
me.
ghost is coming for me
Phone
too?
felt
What
like I
happened?
could move. I ran. Whispering.
No.
What
they whispered. It was a one voice. It was multiple voices. Oh Lord! I heard my Aunt Petunia.
It was a lot of people.
And what they said?
Because people seemed stuck.
Oh my God!
Oh, they seem.
We're all sick.
Bruh.
That's what this whole. Did you not read what this stream was? It's this frightening videos. That this is what this is.
This is fake ass modern day American Horror Story wannabe
This is
ass
not the
amateur
Milam
film.
show. Okay.
Remember the guy in the middle.
Here's what
The guy
they
in the
do.
middle.
Here's what they do. They film it with a Ring camera or another cheap camera. They put previous night's footage, and then they do some shit in the dark, and then throw a little bit of VFX on it, a little bit, an overlay or two, and now you got some paranormal activity.
You're not into this, Mr. Real Estate. This is
Mr. Know-it-all.
This is my
Mr. Know-it-all. No.
genre of thing.
Mr. Know-it-all.
You must believe all that ghost story shit that be happening on the Sci-Fi Channel. All that ghost whisperer ass.
I believe all of it, baby.
All night.
Well,
You staying the night in the hotel, but don't nothing happen. But the temperature drops.
No, check this out though, Mr. Real Estate. I was thinking about this the other day. What's going on, Bernie? Hey, I was thinking about, like, people go on like ghost adventures and shit.
And it's not Mylan breathing like fucking Darth Vader on the stream. Mylan.
No, it's not breathing. It's just like static in his thingy or whatever.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but it's like
It's a
what
ghost.
you think about doing like a ghost adventure, going on a ghost adventure thing?
I think that is your cauliflower side speaking to you.
I don't have a cauliflower side. You have a cauliflower side.
I think that you just developed a cauliflower side. Just by behavior, you have now been inducted into the cauliflower community.
No,
You automatically kiss your dog in the mouth, use raisins where they don't belong.
Cauliflower ways, yes, but I think everybody does. This is America. This is America.
I don't know about purposefully wanting to stay someplace that I believe is haunted.
What you think about that though? If you're not afraid of it, that would be like perfect. I'm scared of my shadow, but love the scary shit. But you're like a critic and that's like the best combo to do, like a scary thing.
Bro,
You're not gonna believe in anything.
if we film some shit there, it would be very great for entertainment value. But hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no.
I'm gonna check it. Where you live at again? I'm gonna check out this. I'm gonna check out the haunted areas, because you live in like kind of a country-ish area, right? Isn't it?
Pacific Northwest.
Is it like rural?
I mean, I'm like in a city, but there's like 20-30 minutes outside of the city, it gets rural real quick. So
Yeah, but the rural areas usually have a lot of haunted, like places that have like
Oh,
histories and stuff,
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
bridges,
There's quite a few.
piers, and stuff.
Look up the There's some like Masonic mansion that got underground tunnels and shit, and little kids was missing and shit. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right,
listen,
right.
listen. Hey, listen,
Oh,
listen.
that would be so fun.
What we should do? There's places
Oh, is we?
like a
You
long.
come?
No,
Now for we.
yeah, yeah. Like there's
No,
places like a
you
long.
gonna bore the ghost. They're never gonna come out. He
It's
gonna be
gonna
like,
be like a
he gonna be
motherfucker.
like, ghost. Let me explain.
Nah,
So
it's
when
about to be like an
was
episode
trying
of
to
Scooby
say,
Doo. I'm about to be debunking all that shit. You about to be running around all scared and shit. I'm gonna be like, Jinkies, this some fuck shit. Jinkies, this some hoe
South,
shit. Jinkies,
South
this some fuck
Carolina.
shit.
I want to say, South Carolina. Like I watched them today. South Carolina, like on the coast of South Carolina, coast of Georgia, coast of like that area. There's a lot of things like they paint their blue, like the doors blue. Like
I ain't
like
fucking with no down south ghost. A ghost is bad enough, but a racist ghost? Come on now. I don't need no racist ghost. I don't need no racist ghost energy. Shit, racism
oh,
from the nether realm? Oh no, no.
hey, you know what?
get over here, boy.
I know that's right. They're like, shit. I rather you
For
just be
real.
haunted. You want to drag me behind your truck?
We on your ass and life and
Why you
death,
wanna
boy.
drag me behind your
Get
truck?
that cotton, boy. Get that cotton. Boo.
Mylon been practicing that. He said that too well.
Oh, come on, why? You gonna see this?
This man is.
My hall walker is back.
He ain't slept in days. Look at him.
Paul Walker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into the hallway and see if I can hear.
What makes you think he ain't slept in days? Because he put a little makeup around his house? You know, I've been a crisis actor before. I know how the makeup works. Come on.
Look. What?
Why are you in the hall if there's a hall walker? Where's your hall pass?
Watch, it's gonna come out the door. Watch. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Bro, I'm done.
You hear it?
Man, I'm deleting my channel. I'm about to get rich making these fake ass ghost videos around the house. Is
It
this
said,
all it
you
takes?
hear it? It
That's all
said
it takes?
help. It said help. You didn't hear it?
Yeah,
You know how
I'm
easy it is to recreate this shit?
It don't matter.
about to grab this axe
Ain't it-
and help his ass.
Okay, how about let me give it to you like this though. It's fun though, right? Is it not? Are you not entertained? It's entertaining. I like it.
Watching
My
this,
people-
watching this white man pretend to be scared to go out into his own hallway in broad daylight where he says there's a hall walker.
It is. There was a
Hold on, a hole walker. Oh, you said hole walker?
a hall walker. Somebody
Oh,
walking in the hall.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
see,
then,
like this is
and then the hall walker allegedly comes and speaks to him and says help, and this selfish bastard won't give no assistance. He'd rather hide in the room for days instead of calling the Ghostbusters, somebody, anybody, help her transition to the other side. What the hell are you doing? She probably has what? What's the word? Unresolved business or something, right?
Yes,
Shit.
yes.
She got
Somebody
somebody.
here
she
said, what
ain't
he
so
said,
sorry
salute
to.
angry man.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Like this guy right here talks over the movie. I can tell. You cannot watch a movie with this guy. He's telling the whole movie before.
That was definitely somebody's.
He thought it was his wife, but it wasn't.
That was somebody right behind me. It felt like their face was right here.
Jesus.
Like they were really tall. That's not.
He sound like you, Miley.
The man weeps uncontrollably as he explains that he felt a hand on his back and heard multiple voices.
And men have it bad, and women win.
And then childless and unmarried.
Childless unmarried. Statistic.
It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault.
Oh, you guys talking about me? No, you guys talking about me?
It ain't my fault. No, we was talking about this man here. What he was saying. Why are you internalizing stuff? Marlon, we wouldn't even talk about you.
Well, 'cause I might,
Did it resonate with you what we said? Is that why?
That seemed to be begging him for help. The man no longer believes that the presence haunting his home is the spirit of his deceased wife. He now believes that it might be multiple spirits, or perhaps even something more
Fishing wire.
sinister. But what do you think is going on here? Let me know your thoughts
I think it's
down
a
in the
ghost.
comments.
Fishing wire, VFX,
What's wrong
and
with
two
this
little people.
picture?
Ghost.
This next spooky video was posted to Reddit by a mysterious account that has since disappeared. The Reddit user claimed that a friend took a very odd iPhone Live photo of their family. Now, for those who don't know, an iPhone Live photo records 1.5 seconds of video before and after a picture is taken. So the photographer says that everyone in this picture was accounted for, except for one disturbing
Oh, hey,
extra.
I'll be right back. Hey, so Kulu actually hired me to make a video investigation expose on this dude named Jamal Rashad and this like fake real estate NFT thing he's doing. And he's actually been live for the last 5 hours and he's about to play my video segment right now. So I'm gonna go over there to see how the crowd reacts to it and I'll be back.
All right.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you alone with Mylan. Uh-oh.
No, I'm really watching.
See it?
As the photo is taken, a bizarre white figure on all fours appears out of nowhere and crawls out of sight. Strangely enough, whatever this is was not there in the photo and just seems to appear out of thin air. According to the Reddit post, the person who recorded the live photo has no idea who or what this could be. So, what do you think this is? Really Haunted.
Right?
For the last 3 years, Lee from the paranormal YouTube channel Really Haunted has been documenting terrifying paranormal activity that he and his wife have been experiencing inside their home in England. The supernatural events have become increasingly more extreme and violent throughout the years, and Lee says that he is desperate to find a solution to his paranormal problem.
Hi guys, so over the last few nights it's been absolutely crazy in the house. I don't remember last time I had a good night's sleep lately, if I'm being honest.
Now Lee keeps static
Did you see it?
cameras set up in his bedroom and living room that constantly record. Late one night, he and his wife Stacy are sleeping peacefully in bed when the static camera catches something truly unnerving.
Dogs heard it. Them dogs was like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to wake up.
Yeah, wake your ass up. Get up.
These poor little dogs grow increasingly upset as they hear loud bangs coming from somewhere in the house. Then a small teddy bear appears to be lifted up into the air by some sort of odd smoke-like entity. Lee decides to change up his recording equipment and adds an SLS Connect camera to the mix to see what it might capture.
Get the grab by
Late
charger.
one
Hold on.
night, when Lee is alone and
Okay.
fast asleep in bed, this happens.
What's going on, everybody? I want Marlon to see this here proof. So I'm gonna wait for him to come back. What's going on, Ghetto Conscious? I'm glad that you are red pill for life. That is lovely, honey. Good for you. Angry Man. Is Angry Man in here? Well, he probably gone by now. Oh man. Oh, I didn't see you, baby. I didn't see you in here. I like the Angry Man. He's a cool cat. You back? See how I waited for you? I want you to see this. Yeah, I want you to see this part. This is a good part. You know what's happening here, right?
No.
Okay, so you know the Xbox, Xbox, like the Xbox machines, the video game Xbox. You know how the Xbox Connect has this, it picks up your body, that's how it reads where you are when you play certain games and stuff. It does like kind of it reads your body form. That's why at first you saw the man standing there, and it showed like the form and his, like it scaled him. So that purple one on the bed, that's the man. It showed his body form. There's nobody else in his house. His wife took the dogs and kids and left the house. She's so nobody else is in the house with him. But this figure, this yellow thing, is not supposed to be there. It's like there's a person walking around his bed, but there isn't anybody else in his house. So it's just like a skill thing. It's reading for like you get it.
Oh.
Right.
Oh no! Hell no! Nope. Nope. Oh, ma'am.
Yes,
No,
Marlon. Yes. Ain't that funny? It's still sitting there on his bed. He has no idea. It's just still there. Look, and then it gets up. It's just watching him pick it up, like he don't even know that it's there. Ain't that some creepy shit?
And he's still sitting there, like spirit or something. Somebody.
The SLS camera picks up a figure walking around Lee's bedroom, and it seems to have a strange interest in Lee's bedside table. The figure then climbs onto the bed. Next, it seems to creepily lean right over Lee to violently knock over the bedside table. Later, a static camera in the living room records something absolutely terrifying.
That's a big.
Did you see it? As the light flickers on and off for just a fraction of a second, A very tall, dark figure can be seen standing in Lee's living room. Lee says that this footage is the creepiest thing he's ever recorded in his home, and it has left him terrified. But what do you think is going on here? Is Lee's home, quote,
Nice. I like the way you're responding to this, Milam. I like it. You're actually scared of it. This is wonderful.
What is your
people don't really like to watch
fan
this
thing?
kind of stuff. As you can see, it's only 3 people. Like they come in because they're my buddies, but they don't actually have any interest of this type of content. But it's what makes me happy. So this is what I like to watch, and because sometimes I just do it anyway, and they can come in if they want to.
Okay.
Yeah. But what were you gonna say?
Well, no, like I was gonna just ask what your like people that are watching, like what are they saying?
Oh no, they don't really say much of anything about this. They don't really have any interest. If they even come in, they're just coming in because they're they come in to say hi because they see I'm on live and they they try to support me and stuff. But they don't actually they're not into scary stuff because my content, they didn't become my followers because of scary stuff. So they don't actually have the same interest. This just happens to be another one of mine. And so I do it. So, it's like if all of a sudden you change your content, people are not gonna, you know what I mean? They may stray off because they're like, well, this ain't why I came over here. You know what I mean? So they don't really care. I just like to do it. And then people come in and then, sometimes maybe I'll find some people, they'll see the title thing and they might be into scary shit,
Well, no, like I'll say this. I mean, like growing up, I was one of the weird ones in my family. Like I would always watch shows like Unsolved Mysteries or the alien type shows. Like what I think is happening right now is that there's a lot of proof coming out because we didn't have the internet back then. Like back in the 80s, back in the 80s, 90s. So like now we're seeing like I think we're seeing a shift in just the whole culture where now people are starting to see some of this stuff might be real, might be really happening. That's just my thought.
Yeah. I've seen things that don't that other people didn't see. So I know that there's those things I'm extremely sensitive to that type of stuff. So I actually have seen it. So I know that there's shit that not everybody can see. I'm aware of it. Well too aware of it. Some people are just more sensitive than others. I find the people who are less sensitive to be the most interesting, like the ones that don't believe it at all. The contrast is lovely. It's like I am sensitive to all of it. And then there's some people who aren't at all. And then there's the people who aren't sensitive to it, but they're afraid of it, just naturally afraid of it. And it's like that's a great combo of those 3 things. Like the
Well, can I ask you this? Like,
absolutely terrified. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, have you ever had a dream? Well, like when I was little, like I had these a lot. Like it was a dream where like I was asleep, but I couldn't move. Like I couldn't move, but I can see around the room, but I couldn't move. I couldn't talk. Like it's like I was locked in. I was paralyzed, and this is the real talk. I'm really serious. You've never had it?
Yeah, it's that sleep paralysis.
Oh, okay.
It's actually not that. It's not an uncommon thing. It's not common to have it a lot, but it's common in the way of that at some point in everyone's life they are likely to have it at least once. But some people, like myself, I would have it normally.
Yeah, like I had it a
regularly.
lot. I couldn't explain it. Like I couldn't explain it to nobody. I was, I kept that to myself.
Yeah, I had my experience is so different from everybody else's. It pissed me off. Like I sound like you now. It pissed me off. Yeah, but it pissed me off because I couldn't find anybody whose story was like mine. Because it's always like you laying on your back, but I don't lay on my back because I had like night terrors as a kid. So I can't sleep on my back because if I wake up and I'm looking straight up, I would scream. It's like a terrifying. Like I have to sleep with my face against the wall so that I don't wake up, open my eyes, and see something. You know what I mean? So I always sleep on my stomach. But so I would have it on my stomach, and I never could find anyone who had it like mine, so that I could see. Because mine is like a weird thing. I actually have a video on here about. I've had 2 different types of it. And then, but the one that was like the most horrible was it's like this thing, it's like on my back. It's like, just imagine you laying down on your stomach to sleep. And okay.
Yeah. Then you.
Oh yeah,
Oh no.
yeah.
Like,
And
yeah,
then
I'm still here. Yeah.
yeah, and then something like a person just lays directly on your back. Just like they like lay right on top of you and then wrap their arms around you. But they just keep squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. Like you had your blood pressure taken, like the blood pressure cuff. They keep squeezing and squeezing and squeezing, and then it releases.
Mhm.
You hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. That's felt like that, but in my entire body, and it would happen. It happens like it's what supposedly it's like when you fall asleep, when you like say when your body is exhausted, because your body goes into a state of paralysis to keep you from acting out your dreams because you'd hurt yourself, right?
Oh.
So when you go to sleep, your brain, I mean your body will shut down. It will go, so that because while you're dreaming, you be swinging and shit, and you hurt yourself, so your body goes numb. But if you're extremely exhausted, but your brain is still active, like say you just like physically been working to the point where your body just is ready to just give out, but your brain is working overtime, say like for whatever reason it doesn't shut down, your body might go into that state of paralysis. So as soon as you lay down and go to sleep, your body says, okay, I'm done, but
Yeah.
your brain has not
The
stopped. And
brain
so
keeps.
what happens is you're still awake. Your brain is still awake, but your body is not. And so it's like you're stuck in the middle of being awake and asleep. And they say in between those two states is kind of like a mix of here and not here. And so you might see things that you would normally might see in a dream, but you're seeing it here in like in a living state. It's like you get caught in the middle. Yeah, but it's a frightening, terrifying thing. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's
definitely.
normal. It's not abnormal.
Okay, because like even like sometimes and this is stuff I've never really talked about because like nobody would want to listen to me anyway. But like there's been times where like I feel like I'm asleep, and I guess it's like relating to what you're going back with. Like I'll feel like I'm asleep, but it's like I'm not asleep. But then I'll wake up and see like 2 hours has passed. It's like weird. It's like I'm asleep, but I think like my grandma used to call it like nodding off. Like baby, I ain't
Yeah.
asleep. I'm just nodding off. And,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Well, no,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
no, this is different.
There's so many different realms of sleep, different levels to it. Like, like this it's not like you're awake and then you're asleep. There's like all this gray area in there of stages of different types. And so, yeah. Yeah, all that stuff is all perfectly normal. But like, oh, what do you say? Sabini 1818. I'm sorry, 1888. He said, "Did you see anything sitting on you?" No, because when I have my sleep paralysis, I'm on my stomach. That's the thing. The difference between me and what seems like everybody else is they're on their back, but
Yeah,
I've
yeah, but
never been able to sleep on my back because of my night terrors. So I've never seen anything. Even the thing that I felt on my back, I didn't see it, but in my mind, it felt like just like a. Just imagine like if a person wore, like Halloween that people wear that suit, it'd be like that full tight suit thing that covers the head and everything. It's just like all solid one color. Just imagine somebody skinny and wearing a black one of those. That's what it felt like. But in my mind, like it's like the way that I saw it in my mind, but I didn't see it. I didn't actually see it. It just felt like it was just like a dark figure, like I felt like just like a figure of like if a shadow had solid mass.
well, that should tell you that really like the mind's a powerful thing, and like I think a lot of
Oh
people
yeah.
discredit it. I think a lot of people discredit it. Be like,
Mhm.
oh no, whatever. But I think the mind is really a powerful thing, and some of the stuff. I'm not trying to scare your audience, but yeah, like there's like a lot of stuff that I've seen where I thought I was sleeping, but then I'm awake, but then I wake up and it's like, so like yeah, this is kind of
Yeah.
touching. Like I actually got goosebumps.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm into all that type of stuff. See, I'm gonna tell you, and check this out, Mylan. This
Yeah.
is how this right here conversation. This is what I'll be telling you about how people are. Everybody's different. Like, when you
Yeah.
hear people tell you like girls are this and guys, and the girls say guys are all that, and then the guys say the girls are women are too much like this, and then I say no, it's not like that in real life. Everybody's different. Like, you just have to when you talk to people in real life, you find out shit that you had no idea. And then you're like, oh wow, and then it turned into regular people to you, and then it's less intimidating, or you stop assuming what they would like, what they would find interesting. Like, say, like me, I find it interesting when guys are open to, like, say, just the whole concept of like something other than our realm worldly. It's not that I need you to believe in ghosts. It's that you're not. If a guy just said, if I'm talking to a guy and I say, do you believe in ghosts? And he goes, nah, that shit ain't real. It's not that I need him, that I want him to think it's real. It's the fact that he shuts it down completely and just like doesn't even, when he's not even willing to have the conversation. It's just like, nah, man, fuck that. That's swag. It's like, that means that you're just not open-minded, period. Like, and so that's unattractive. But when someone is, there's room. You see, that's an attractive trait. This conversation, that's a very attractive trait that you just show. I'm telling you, the world is way bigger than you think it is, Miley. You gonna learn. You gonna learn from me.
No, I got you, but yeah,
I tell you, I got your back.
But yeah, like having, I promise you, like just like having like 3 brothers and a sister, and back in the 80s and 90s, it's like they would ask me, "Why are you watching this weird show, Molly?" Like, I just want to watch it. Then I would try to talk to them about it. Shut down. Talk to anybody. Oh, Molly, you crazy, you weird. So I just be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you too. I pride myself in being a weirdo. I've been being called weird my whole life. I used to think it used to piss me. Well, I used to think it was. I used to just laugh it off, and then I got to a point where I would get agitated by it because it was
right.
It was like I didn't mind being called weird, but I started questioning, why do you feel the need to say it though? Like, I feel like you're trying to insult me by saying it. And then I got to a phase where I was like, fuck it. If I wasn't weird, I'd be like you. And I don't want to be like you. So you know what? I like weird. And now I pride myself in being weird. Weird is great. Did you want to be regular? Nobody want to be that. That shit ain't fun.
Okay. But like, could you press play, please?
Yeah, I got you.
Really Haunted? You can watch many more scary videos of Lee's paranormal encounters over on his YouTube channel, Really Haunted. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Watch your back. This next video was sent directly to me by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Elias, who lives in Brazil. Elias says that he usually records videos while playing the piano just to help him memorize the chords that he's learned. But this time, he accidentally records something very creepy.
Nope. My black ass is out of there.
Elias is terrified when he sees a dark silhouette standing behind him in the reflection of his TV. He quickly turns around, but there's nothing there. So could Elias have recorded a paranormal entity on camera? As always, I leave it up to you to decide. Lost. Paranormal investigation team Ochai, Uchida, Nagao, and cameraman Minaguchi from the YouTube channel Zozozo traveled to the allegedly haunted Shinshu Kanko Hotel in Nagano, Japan. The ominous sprawling hotel was built in 1951 and now resembles a creepy maze-like structure after repeated expansions and renovations for over 46 years. The hotel eventually declared bankruptcy in 1997 and was left abandoned. And now here's where things get weird, because not one but 3 different demolition companies have attempted to tear down the Shinshu Kanko Hotel. All of them failed, went bankrupt, and were forced to stop. Creepiest of all, the managing director of one of those companies just disappeared completely. Another demolition manager claimed that he was pushed down a staircase by some invisible force. Workers on the demolition teams found the experience unnerving. They would complain of hearing the unexplained creepy laughter of women throughout the hotel's winding halls. Many believe that the maze-like construction of the hotel is the reason why spirits have become lost and trapped in an eternal search for the way back out. While the Zozozo team explores the large hotel, they begin to hear disturbing sounds coming from somewhere nearby.
何ここえ、何これどういうえ、何これ失礼しますどういう部屋なんだこれ、ちょっと待ってはい、何の音ですかいや、めっちゃショートしてましたよ上からショートしましたよね、今なんだこれ、ちょっと待って待って待って待って待ってね怖い怖い怖い怖い何の音マジで何の音なんか泣いてるやばいやばいやばいいややばいやばいやばいなんかもう何の音俺ら以外いんのかな我々以外いるんじゃないですか普通にその肝試しに来てる地元の方ちょっとさ音が異常だよね普通に歩いてる感じの音だよね誰かが動いてること扉開けたり足音だったりなんかどかしたり普通に誰かとバッティングしてる可能性はあるんでバッティングだったらまだいいけど
The team hears the sound of footsteps and something that sounds almost like the crying of a child. They wonder if they might not be alone in the building, but they continue to explore. That's when they spot something terrifying.
の建物の構造ですよこれ。めっちゃショートした。何？何？あそこ何ですか？わかんないわかんない。あれ人じゃないか？わかんないわかんない。見えないですか？一番この突き当たりの扉みたいな穴開いてますよね。穴っていうか。うん。あそこ人立ってないですか？カメラ見てもらえます？わかんない。別に来るけど。何？怖い怖い。行ってみます。ちょっと待って。いや、何本当に人がいるの？ちょっと待って。声かけ。すいません。見えますよね。見えますね。
Oh, it's fake shit in Chinese now. Chinese fake shit.
Japanese, get away.
I haven't had Chinese fake shit before. I would like a piece.
動かないもん。じゃ危ない。これは本当に危ないから。一応消えましょう。なんかそう言われたらそうにしか見えないんだもん。めちゃくちゃ震える。
What?
Okay, so like I got to recap on that. So there's a difference between, black people and other people.
Hey, David, what's going on, baby? You missed me. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, all the person would have seen was assholes and elbows.
That's fucking right. That's what I said.
Let's go see.
Did you say assholes and elbows?
Yeah,
assholes and elbows.
You gonna be running out of there. All they gonna see is your ass. They gonna get hit with an elbow. They gonna get hit with an elbow.
Hey, we come from different demographics. I ain't never heard that term before.
Yep. Hey,
I
assholes and elbows.
Knew what he was talking about.
Assholes and elbows. Basically mean, you see my back, elbows pumping, and just running. Assholes and elbows. I'm gonna go look.
J9, do you use StreamYard?
Yeah, this is StreamYard.
So I don't know what's wrong with my StreamYard, but when I play a video like that, like how you're playing it, it won't play the audio for me. So I always have to like download the file to my computer and then share it as like a video file.
Yeah, no, you go to share, and at the very bottom of the little thing it says share screen. I mean, what does it say?
It says share like Chrome or tab or whole screen or whatever, right?
Yeah, like because the first it says slides, extra camera, video file, or the last thing, and it's like a share screen or something like that or whatever. You click that, and then you'll pick it'll be either one of the things that you already have on your screen. Like right now I have inside, there's this, and then there's the I can show you. Here.
Okay, yes, I'm listening.
All right, here we go. Like, so I have my screen here, right? This is what this is what the video. Oh, sorry, I got that thing on there. Yeah, but that's the video, right? And
Yep.
dang it. Okay, so that's showing. And then when I click on the share screen or whatnot, where is it? You know, the share screen, that little tab right there, the second thing that comes up when you go stop. Let's see. Okay, so I did the stop, right? So
Yep.
now I'm gonna reopen it. Here we go. So I go share. I go share screen, right? And then this comes up. And then here, then I go to Chrome tab. Oh, sorry, Chrome tab. And then whatever screens that you have open on your screen all show up as an option in this. So then you pick the one that is. So for me, it's that top one. See, it says top 10 scary because that's the one that I have over here. So if I click that, it just, and then go share. It opens it up. And then you just pick whichever view you want or whatever. Like if I want it like this or just full screen. You see?
So see, my issue is when I did that before, it wouldn't play the audio.
Well, it might. Let me see if there's some kind of.
And what kind of camera do you have for you to be able to pop it off the tripod that easy?
Oh well, it's just a I wish I could show you that, but I can't. It's oh, actually I can. I have the.
Got the box?
Hold on.
Yeah, I have the box here.
Yeah, we're getting a behind the scenes look at day 9.
It's the Logitech HD. It's an HD 1080 Logitech. It's probably it was like $45. Oh no, wait, no, it was like normally it's like $60 or whatever, but it's hold on, let me see.
So it's a webcam.
Yeah, it's just a webcam. I was about to try to show it to you again. Like
Well, see, I'm using like a shitty $20 webcam, but I don't know. I think my webcam is supposed to go up to 1080p, but I noticed I pay for the professional StreamYard plan or whatever the $25 level is, so it limits my stuff to 480p. So are you limited to 482, or do you pay for the HD version of StreamYard?
No, I pay for it, but only so that I could put my own icon up. It did the same thing it did, like this, all this that it does. It did all of this before I did the pay. I wanted to get.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
as far as shoot, I lost my train of thought now.
So
If you upgrade from the first paid StreamYard to the next up, to the next level up, they let you do higher definition streams. If you do just the $25 level, then they cap you at like 480p.
Well,
so like for
I don't
example,
know.
if you go in your settings right now and if you click camera, it'll tell you what resolution you're streaming at.
Okay. You said if I go to where?
Settings and then click camera.
Okay.
And then it should tell you what resolution.
Okay, it says the one it's set on now says 720.
And what's the high? If you click 720, what's the highest it lets you select?
Well, the highest one, I'm at high definition. There's full definition is 1080.
So is the 1080 like grayed out?
Oh yeah, it is. It is grayed out.
Okay. So that's what it is. I think the camera that I'm using is capping out at 480, while yours goes up to at least 720 or whatever. And then it's probably because I'm using the virtual green screen and I'm not actually using a green screen. So I should probably just get an actual green screen.
Or like I heard a blue screen too.
Yeah, or a blue screen. Yeah. Thanks. But shit, my phone dying. I gotta go. I gotta get ready for the mountain. I'm about to be streaming. Actually, I think I might stream tonight just to chat with the folks while I drive up to the mountain. Give you guys a nice little look at the mountain tonight, because apparently there's going to be some crazy meteor shower. There's supposed to be 1,000 meteors per hour falling from the night sky. So if I'm able to capture that, I guess I'll take y'all along for the journey, eh?
dude, and hey, J9. Like I would say,
Yeah.
who was ever here that is on your chat or whatever, hey,
Mhm.
like direct them over to MRE. Like,
Man, they
direct them
already
over
know
there.
it. Did you know? Hey, MRE, did you know that like when you I don't know if he came in when you came in, but I while you were in here, the what's name was in here earlier.
Who?
Angry Man.
What's about the king?
There's like nobody in here. It was like 3 people in here. Apparently, Angry Man was one of the people.
So
Like, how do they know where you
someone who
are?
follows you?
They
Huh?
must have followed you.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, the
And he's never
manosphere
been
likes
in here
to follow
before.
me
Yeah.
around.
But
Yeah.
how do
Mhm.
they know where you're at? Like, how do the people know if they're in someone else's chat? Like mine's
Well,
literally named frightening something. Like, there's no reason for that person to be like for him to
if
think
they
that.
see your screen, if they see your thumbnail while you're live, your thumbnail would actually show like what's on your screen right now. So it would show like I'm up here and Mylan's up here if someone's just casually looking.
Oh,
Yeah, like you go
okay,
press
yeah.
live. Like that's how I found MRE. Like I was drunk one day and I pressed live. I was feeling pissed off and I heard him talking about Kevin Samuels and I pressed live and I was like, oh, motherfucker.
And
Then
look
I saw
at you.
him.
See, look at you. Look, you wanting to do that. You would have never met. You would
You
have
know, so
never met
earlier
us.
when you mentioned something about Angry Man, I thought you were saying he was trying to join the show.
No, I mean he was in the chat. He came in the chat. Like I didn't see it until like once you left, I just like saw it and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, hi. It had to have followed you because he's never been in here before. I can tell who's in here because I have a very small amount of people who come in, so I know when it's a
Stalker's gonna
different
stalk.
name.
So
And he put
what
look,
comment he put?
he put this right here. He put speaking of imposters.
Oh, womp, womp, womp. The manosphere sneak dissing, incel, beta male, inbred, autistic,
Oh,
antics
come on.
continue. Oh,
I like Angry Man. I don't have no issues with Angry Man. I mean, he says a whole lot of the same type of shit, but he says it less aggressively and a little more. You know, he says other stuff also. I think at this point, it's like you take what you can get with these motherfuckers. You know.
I never watched him a day in my life, but I would assume he would say it more aggressively to live up to his name.
Well, but that's not his name. Hold on.
Angry
that...
Man. I don't mind Angry Man. You know, he just like, I mean, I've seen him on other stuff though, where it's like on his show, he's like super aggressive with his speech, like, oh well, you know, like, you know, kind of very mannish, you know, like it is like stereotypical mannish. But then I've seen him in other people's.
I would hope when people describe
talking,
how I talk, they don't mimic me that way.
I know, but I'm saying like I've seen him in other people's, and he's like softer for some reason. It's like when he's talking directly to somebody who's like a man who's like kind of, you know, it's like he turns into this other thing, and I'm like, oh, he's one of those. It's like around certain people, he's able, like when there's nobody around, he's able to be very.
So when nobody's around, he's rah, rah, rah. And when there's other people he's talking to, he's a docile, he's passive. Hey, he's fit, cooperative, and submissive and shit, right? Good boy, good boy.
They're so full of shit. They're so full of shit in the manosphere. It's so funny. It's like, I'm going to tell you, it's something that I'm aware of. It's like people like myself. This is what this is made for. This whole internet thing. This is what it was made for. It's like a haven for people who are socially awkward. Like I don't like to be around people. This is like but I have an extreme personality. I have like a lot to say. I'm a talker, but I don't like to be around actual people. So this is like a wonderful place for a person like me. I'm
the same way. I'm an introverted extrovert.
Oh, I'm an introvert.
I like you motherfuckers from a distance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So don't you ever pop up on me, Mylan.
I'm telling you, people are not what you think they are, Mylan. People are not. Everybody walking around faking the funk. You got to dig inside to find out what people actually are. You waste all your days.
Oh,
assuming.
So J9, you know what I also recently found out? Because still I'm new to YouTube. So I found out that another reason why a lot of these manosphere guys hate me is because it turns out they've been on YouTube for like years. Yeah. And they don't really have channels that reflect years of work. And they hide their subscriber count. And then they see me roasting them, blowing up off of roasting them. And it makes them real tickled. Like, who's this guy on YouTube for barely 3-4 months? And I've been here for years, and I'm hiding my subscriber count because I'm insecure, and
And they cornered themselves in the manosphere. They like it seemed like a good idea at the start, but they're all starting to see it has a cap. But they're stuck in there where they are. Yeah, they've limited themselves into this thing. So now when they see somebody come in and they kind of get to capitalize off of that without getting trapped in it, it's going to piss them off for sure. It's like, shit, now how do I get out? I want to get out too.
Yeah. And when they finally do get out, we still gonna know them as that dumbass dude from the manosphere who ran away when the shit got tough. I mean, come on.
Yeah, they will be an imposter in whatever genre they go into next. They'll be an imposter. It's like, you pretending to be in here. You just need another place to hide, nigga.
Well, I want to vibe with y'all, but I do have to relax, rejuvenate, and rehydrate before I hit the mountain and go snowboarding. So let me hop off the chat real quick, and then when I join up next, I'll have the camera off since I'll be joining via Bubble Tub. Okay.
Well, like I might be
hey, baby, what's going on?
I need me some Epsom salt.
This is my boo boo, y'all. Say hi, Mr. Real Estate. The best version of yourself.
Salute. Always working to be the best version of ourselves. That's all we can do.
That's right. That's my boot boot.
Sensei TV in the building. What's good, Sensei?
Yeah, that's one of yours.
Hey, Sensei, we had that weirdo angry man stalking me today. I got new stuff.
Oh, they done followed you over here. They find you.
Hey. He better hope I don't feel like doing some videos on him, because I might have to change his name from Angry Man to Hangry Man and chop him up in them thumbnails.
No, you don't drive truck. Best version of yourself asked if you drive truck.
Just drive to the fucking mountain.
Right now, I'm in my camper truck. I'm getting ready to go up to the mountain and go snowboarding for a couple of days.
Yeah.
You doing that cauliflower stuff.
But I know a lot of truckers. So see in the background, it probably looks like I'm in a 16-wheeler or 18-wheeler or whatever the hell.
Yeah. He going up Mayo Mountain. He going up
potato and raisin mountain.
Raisin Mountain? Fuck you, Mylan. Shit.
Potato raisin mountain.
I'm about to be streaming from the side of the mountain tomorrow, so shit, it's gonna be lit.
All right.
Like I might show up. I don't know. I mean, I got better things to do.
Yeah, I don't care if you show up or not. Okay, I'm snowboarding and living my best life. God damn it.
Living his best life. He ain't going back and forth with you. He living his best life.
Real. I'm on my little Duval.
All right, get on the
road. But how about we get back to the back to the scary shit?
But yeah, I'm gonna dip off and I'll rejoin y'all once I get in the tub. Peace.
All righty.
All right, bro. Okay.
さすがに近いよね。いや、わかんないですけど。いや、もうちょっとや木ですか？違いますよね。ちょっと待って。なんかちょっと鳥肌が止まらないんですけど。ちょっと。外だ。木で。違う？木っすね。人隠れてるとか、マジで本当に怖い。外、完全に外。もう外、ほら、建物終わってる。うわ。崖じゃん。下崖じゃん。
The Zozozo team sees someone standing in a doorway at the end of a hall and start to freak out. When the dark footage is enhanced, it becomes clear that there is indeed an odd figure just standing there, seeming to stare right at them. As they move closer to investigate, the figure now seems to have disappeared into thin air. But that's not all, because the most disturbing encounter of the night is something that the group did not even notice. At one point, the team splits up to explore different parts of the building. Uchida and Gao are alone and making their way towards the rooftop when they capture something absolutely terrifying.
長年スカスだったところが去年の秋に解体が始まった。
去年の2018年の秋頃に、6月か、6月に始まって、去年の2018年の秋頃に、
それがピタッと、
ちょっと待っちゃったんだよね。
Did you see it?
Did you see it? Uchida and Nagao are completely unaware as they walk right past someone standing in one of the hotel rooms. The creepy stranger is facing the wall, seemingly unconcerned as the two investigators pass. The Zozozo team never even noticed this person while filming. The figure was pointed out in YouTube comments. The Zozozo team has no idea who this is. They believe that it could just possibly be one of the spirits trapped in the old hotel. But what do you think these eerie apparitions could be? Let me know down below.
Spirits, gotta be.
Exploration gone wrong. 26-year-old Magnus Rismir has always had an interest in hiking, and his YouTube channel is dedicated to his explorations of the beautiful countryside of Norway. Almost all of his videos show him hiking, canoeing, or camping, except for one. There is one very bizarre video that Magnus claims was sent to him by a friend.
Oi hva? Gamle driten her. Faen, ass.
I ain't here, nigga.
Magnus's friend is out hiking in the middle of nowhere and discovers an old abandoned house. He decides to investigate.
Oh, what's going on, David? Goof troop time. Hey, goof troop.
Oh man.
Hey, Mylan, you know that's what I call my people. They call it a goof troop. GT. You see my little icon in here? The little GT with the little scary face and the headphones.
Yeah.
That's my little logo is GTs. It's a goof troop. That's my GTs.
Well, hell, like they goofy if they bring their ass and they can knock it on the door. Ain't nobody here. No, he knocking on the door. Okay, sorry. No. Okay.
Yes, Smiling. Yes.
Investigating side, but regrets his decision almost immediately as something or someone scares the living out of him. Now, whether this video is paranormal, a prank, or maybe even just a very unlucky encounter with a squatter, we'll never know. But what do you think? Real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
That's what about it. No.
The road less traveled. TikTok user Rifki from Bengkulu, Indonesia says that he was returning.
You get muted every 2 seconds.
Okay, sorry. But that's just the thing about it. It's like we didn't have this technology back in 1989, right? I mean, true enough. Okay, a person could go and say that some of the stuff might be doctored. I mean, I get it. You know, like I'm a realist too. Whatever, it might be doctored, but I really don't. Well, places like
there is some of it. It is. Some of it is because they know that people have an interest. So a lot of it is, but the problem is that because we know for sure that there's so much that is pretend, just for show, that it ends up making it so the stuff that is real, people have like a reason.
It washes out. Right? They'd be like, it's fake. No, but it's like, no, hold on, this shit was real.
What's cap and what's not cap. So like some of this stuff, like say that guy walking into the house, that was scary what he saw. But in reality, you could think of it like this. He just walked into a house. He said it was abandoned, but when he walked in, there was kitchen stuff. It didn't look abandoned. It just looked like a house that was kind of in the middle of nowhere. So in actuality, I mean, I could think of 3 different ways to explain that. Like whoever was in there by themselves. It looked like it was a female. And she heard somebody walking around. She ran up there and she was like doing what a person does if they're scared. It just looked like a person sitting like this on the bed like this. Like she, could have been somebody. Like he literally just, in all honesty, he just walked into someone else's house. Like that's what actually happened here. But he ended up being freaked out by what he saw.
So like all right. So like we don't agree like on everything, right? But let me tell you this. Like I've done my share.
Literally just that video. Like the first video, I think is real. I go by like his emoji, like but then this one, you got to call cap on some of them. That's the whole purpose of this is to like sift through and be like, oh, I call cap on this one. Oh my God, that shit is real. Like that's the fun of it. That's what this is. This is just a fun thing.
Well, can I say this too? Even to the audience, like some of this stuff I think is real. There's a reason why. They've shown places where, a person had to leave. No, the person really had to evacuate. I mean, like I watch Travel Channel, Discovery Channel, all the kind of stuff. Like when I'm sitting on the couch being lazy, and like I've seen stories about where like in colder environments, like a person had to like evacuate an area. Like the table is still set the same, stuff doesn't really change. But now in a hot area, it might be different. You know what I'm saying? To where like it's not going to look exactly the same. But in a colder area, because it's cold, it's going to stay the same exact way because it's like 30 degrees every day.
Yeah, but look. This right here is a great point. Somebody is living there if the electricity is working. He walked in and turned the lights on, Mylan. Okay, so I'm just saying in this case.
Okay.
No, both of us are believers in the paranormal. This is wonderful. This is a good thing. But the fun thing is deciphering through, because when you find one that you really believe it all just is like that, it's definitely real. It's super exciting, right? You're like, oh my God, that shit is so real. That was real, but if you believe in all of it, it's going to end up numbing, it's going to take the fun away. Yeah, but he came in, and first thing he did when he came in was turn the light on. Like clearly somebody paid the electric bill, Mylan.
Yeah, be like, hold on, my nigga, you didn't pay the bill? Oh, you know what I'm talking about?
Like, somebody paid the electric bill. So yeah, somebody living there. Yeah.
Somebody had to go turn the water on it.
It's all love. It's all love. Here we go.
From a quick trip to pick up some items at the local convenience store. But on his way back home, he has a terrifying encounter.
Oke guys, gue baru dari Indomaret dan gue abis belanja di Indomaret dan sekarang waktu mau balik ke kos dan di ujung itu kayak ada orang atau apa gue nggak tahu ya guys, dan ini cuma jalan satu-satunya untuk ke kos gue gitu. Oke, kita deketin aja ya, oke? Pelan-pelan. Gue nggak tahu ini orang atau enggak ya. Gue gak tahu apa anjir. Oh, hilang anjir. Kemana tuh orang? Anjir bangsat. Hilang guys.
A strange woman seems to just stand motionless on the side of the road. Rifki is freaked out, and since this is his only way home, he decides to just run past the bizarre woman. But when he turns to look back, she has disappeared. The chilling figure appears to be a woman in a dress with her hair covering her face. Rifki is uncertain of what he has just witnessed and wonders if he captured something paranormal. So is this a real ghost caught on camera, or just someone acting really strange? I leave it up to you to decide.
It's not a ghost.
She might be fine though.
It has
she might be fine though. I'm saying she might be fine though.
She might be fine. No, that's right. Gotta shoot your shot whenever you can, honey. Like, hey, you know what? I know you here to scare the shit out of me, but what's up? What's popping? Don't mind me, just watch it.
Like I saw that shadow, you know what I'm saying? I saw that shadow behind you, so.
And look, Sabini said, in the end of days, They say the veil between worlds will drop. The shock
Well,
and
I
awe.
believe that. No, like I believe
Yeah.
that, and that's what's happening right now with this, like the new age, like the new internet. Like for instance, like you got people that are 20 something right now. They grew up growing in computers. I would say anybody from 1994 on up, you know, because I was born in '79. It's different.
Yeah.
We had Commodore, ping pong, and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
you know, like to have a computer there your whole life, and then as relevant as it is now, it's like it could be kind of confusing to a person because they're not seeing, like, well, it's like the person that grew up in the '70s is not going to see this right now. So picture me born in '79 and I grew up in '89. Then I'm seeing like, whoa, they had computers and they can, like, I can see what the cops did to certain people on camera. No, we have all of this today. So right now, like, I just think that there's a balance between what's real and what's fake, and I think that it's trying to be washed out to where it's going to be normal. But I do believe in this statement.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah. You said, look, Sensei said Mylan actually got a polo shirt on and I'm tripping. or am I tripping? He does. He's stepping up. He's stepping up. His game. Alternative worlds exist amongst us. Absolutely. Sabini said he was born in '79 also. Yes,
and he feels me.
Let's see. Oh, and different plants too. Oh yeah. Absolutely, honey.
Shivers. Paranormal investigators Casey and Colton from the popular ghost hunting channel Mindseed TV travel to Colorado to spend the night in a house that is isolated in the middle of the dark, snow-covered woods. The house's owner, Sarah, says that when she's in bed at night, she often hears the creepy sounds of children playing outside her window, even though the temperatures are below freezing and there are no neighbors anywhere nearby. Well, Sarah found out that a boy who had previously lived in the house fell through the ice in the creek right behind their home and drowned. Casey and Colton are invited to spend the night at the house to investigate. As they explore the home, they immediately find something very strange.
Hey. This looks like, this looks like dog nose. You know, that drifts down. You know what I'm talking about? Like when a dog like sticks their nose constantly?
That absolutely does not look like that. It looks like fingers.
Next, the guys decide to venture out into the snowy night to explore the creek behind the house. And things just get weirder.
Oh, planets.
Ooh. Hey. Real quick. No bull.
Whoa.
Do these look like adult footprints or?
No.
Those look like kids, right?
When we approached the bridge, we looked down and there was these single file, like, small footprints, definitely smaller than ours.
Here, wait, check this out. Hold on. I just want to do this for the viewer's sake. Here, look, this is the size of one of my footprints. That's an adult footprint. Those are tiny, huh?
Yeah. Small child shoes, something just like sprinted across the bridge. Just the impression of the foot. Look at them, like they ran across it.
Hey, there's no more footprints.
Huh?
There's no more footprints. They stopped. They didn't even get all the way. They got like right here on the other side of the creek. But look at the bridge.
Yeah.
They stopped. And there's none around here. That's wild.
That's true.
That is.
The Mindseed TV team find what appears to be a child's fingerprints on the house's window and small footprints outside in the snow. They try to make contact with the spirit that might be haunting the home, but they don't really have much luck. So they decide to just set up a static camera and head to bed for the night. But, just like the homeowner Sarah had told them, they hear something strange from outside their bedroom window.
at that. Yeah. Sounds like a song. That's weird. That's weird, dude. We should get the flashlight. That's weird.
The guys hear a strange sing-song voice coming from outside and decide to head out to investigate. But just as they start to put on their warmer clothing, Casey catches a glimpse of something through the downstairs window. Something downright chilling.
Hey, cut the light. I swear I saw something move outside, and when I asked Colton to turn off the lights, I was not prepared for what we both saw. Hey, cut the light. Dude, I swear to God, I just saw something run past, like, outside. Something moved. What is that? Do you see that right there? Dude, what is that? Oh, bro, it's moving. It's moving. What the is that? Oh, dude. What the, bro? I can't. I thought that was a shadow, bro. It like disappeared. Dude, I'm feeling all types of weird right now, dude.
So the guys have seen fingerprints
Dude.
and footprints, heard childlike singing,
Dude,
and
I'm feeling
creepiest
really
of
weird,
all,
dude.
they now see a small shadowy figure that seems to just be watching them from the bridge across the frozen creek. Now it should be noted the temperature was freezing that night. The snow was thick on.
Man, that look like a grown ass man to me. I don't know where they still.
I'll call it Cap. Then like
That
the
look
like
like
the
a
little,
big ass nigga in a coat and a cloak. That's what they look like.
like they just play football for real. I mean, but but even the footsteps though, like when a person is running, they're not running step above step above step. It's gonna be two footprints next to each other, or like you're running. But like they showed like little kids step was like.
No, when you walk, you don't leave footsteps next to each other. When you walk, you go like this. Yeah, so you don't walk like this. You walk like that, Miley.
Well, no, but
it's gonna take you forever to get somewhere walking like that. You're like,
yeah, but theirs was like it was different. I don't know, man. I call Cap on this one. I mean,
yeah, no, I call Cap too because, dude, did you see that too? Oh my God, I'm tripping, dude. Like that. Come on, they giving it away. It's definitely they homie over there.
They got a trench coat on.
Homeboy. Yeah, that's their homeboy over there in the trench coat. Yeah, for sure. Cap. You see what I mean? Like some of the things are gonna be real, and some of the things are not. And you could call Cap when you know. That's the fun of it.
On the ground, and there were even warning signs of hungry bears in the area. So it seems highly unlikely that anyone would be standing all alone in the dark on that little bridge. But as always, let me know what you think down in the comments. You can watch this entire investigation and many more over on the YouTube channel, Mindseed TV.
Oh my God, he walked away, dog. It's a person over there. Yeah, he walked away. I'm tripping, dog. I'm tripping.
Oh, bro, it's moving. It's moving.
Dude, there's a man. He's walking outside. I'm tripping, dude.
I know they got the best camera angles too. Best camera. They got about 10,000 cameras. Got a camera. Got a. Oh my God.
There's people who live out here, dude. We don't live here, so we don't know who lives out here, dude. But we're gonna assume that no one does, dude. It's very strange. There's a person outside, dude.
Little child with a
it's
trench
probably
coat on.
somebody's backyard, dude. Oh my
He's
God.
6'3". Little child 6'3".
Yeah, that's probably the neighbor wondering the same thing. Whose footprints are these? There's nobody lives here but this old lady. Why are there two sets of footprints here? That's probably the neighbor wondering the same thing they wonder.
This is pretty good.
What the is that? Oh, dude. What the?
What the fuck, bro?
Dude,
I can't.
like, dude, that's John. That's John.
Shadow, bro.
Yo, John.
It like disappeared.
Yo, John, I'm tripping.
Story time.
Tripping, dog.
Laura from the YouTube channel Laura's Kitchen regularly uploads fun videos sharing her tasty recipes and love for cooking.
That pizza
One
look
night
good,
she
that
decides to go
pepperoni.
live on YouTube along with her son Max.
Oh, that's a good one.
While
That's a good
telling a story about her son, something happens that shocks them both.
So we bought the dog these buttons, and they're programmed That one says play, right? When he steps on it. So anyways, for a month, Oscar has been walking around the house saying to me, your mom's dead. And it really got me upset. It was getting me very emotional because she did pass away like 20 years ago. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, for a solid month. And then finally he stopped getting a reaction out of me. So we were at the back door and the dog had to pee. And there's a button that says pee pee by the back door. And I'm like, wow, it's been quiet. Oscar has not bothered me all day. This is great. I think he's finally over this, right? So I said to the dog, hit the button. You want to go pee pee? Hit the button. So he hits the button and it goes, your mom's dead. What the?
Did you see that? Did you see the cabinet?
So anyways, I hear in the back by the stairs, because the stairs are in the opposite direction, I hear so yeah, that's an evil story. Oh my God. Oh, Tracy saying hi. Oh, what else do we hear here? Is my house haunted? Is my house haunted? Why? What's up, Angie? Sorry, typing too fast to spell it right. I don't know. I sometimes get a feeling there's something happening in my house, but I don't. Yeah, it's haunted. The dog wants to go for a walk. What did she see?
I heard something in the background earlier, but
I thought I heard something. Nothing's right. Sorry, typing too fast. That's strange. The cabinet behind you just opened and closed on its own. What? Is that what that was?
Nope.
The is that?
You thought it. Open my cabinet. Nah.
What was that?
That's cabinet. That's what it is.
oh, what the hell?
Right as Laura is talking about her mother, a kitchen cabinet opens and closes very quickly on its own. Laura hears something, but shrugs it off and continues to tell her story. Now remember that all of this happened live on YouTube. So in Laura's live YouTube comment feed, one of her worried viewers warns her about what just happened. Laura is confused and goes to inspect the cabinet. Then all hell breaks loose. A week later, and Laura's back on YouTube and reflects on what happened that night.
That night, I didn't sleep a wink. Absolutely petrified. My husband came home. I didn't call him at work because I figured he would tell me I was being dramatic.
You think it's real?
It might be. I mean, because like, what flies out of your cabinet like that?
Yeah, watch
And I didn't want to hear it. But anyways, small and short of it, the next morning, I went to the kitchen. I'm the first one up to get everything ready for the kids for school. And it felt normal. There was no bad feelings. It was completely peaceful. It doesn't feel like it was bad. And the more that I watched the video over, the more things kind of like, I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe it was my mom. It's just too coincidental because we were talking about my mom. We were telling the story. And as soon as I said that last line about my mom is when that started happening. And the weird thing is, if you look at all my videos since over a year and a half ago, if you notice in the kitchen, oh, you can't see it from that angle. Hold on. I keep my mom right here, and she sits underneath the cupboard that was opening up. So is it coincidence? Is it my mom? If it is, do I want to sage my house and tell her to leave? Because I don't feel weird. I don't feel creeped out or violated in my home. I feel nothing. So I'm not going to do that.
So could this be the spirit of Laura's mother trying to make contact?
And you want to hear something funny? Like, every house that I've ever lived in, like ever in my entire life, literally, there has never been a house, even this I stayed in. I even was staying with a friend of mine before I moved in here. Like I transitioned from one apartment to like, and it was like in like a middle ground thing, and I was staying with my best friend's little cousin, right, and who just happens to also live here. And even in her place, I've always felt like there was some kind of weird residual energy there, like something that made me uncomfortable, right? This place that I'm staying in right now is literally the only place that I've ever stayed, slept in, or anything in my entire life that had no residual energy, like no feeling of anything. Like when I got in here, I was just like, shit. It literally felt like I was the first person who had ever lived here, but I know I wasn't. But it's like there's no. It's weird. It's the weirdest thing. So in this place I'm staying now, if I wanted to, I could sleep on my back with no problems. I have like there's no heaviness. There's no nothing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So, like, what do you think her mom was trying to tell her? I mean, I think, yeah. What do you think her mom was trying to tell her when she, the cabinet?
Well, I don't necessarily think that that's her mother. I think that when you hang on to people, the idea of people who have passed over already, I think that there's a like what I call residual energy. I think that it can become aware of how receptive you might be to it intruding. And so it might think, oh, I can get away with kind of doing some shit here because they're probably going to think it's this. And so that's why they'll be like, oh, it's okay, it's my grandmama haunting me. And then one day they get bashed in the head. They're like, I don't think that was grandma. I can't imagine grandma banging me in the head. And that's kind of how that works. Like I don't think that people haunt you. It doesn't.
Well, like, I'll tell you this. Well, I'll tell you my opinion. Like you notice how the cabinet opened fast and it closed fast and something flew out?
What's going on, Mr. Real Estate?
Yo, I'm ready to go. I got my rubber ducky.
You drive. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Who is this Holy Ghost that followed you in here?
Huh?
Oh, who is that?
Wait, who?
Looks like Cameron, but it's not. I don't think. Is that Cameron?
Are you trying to scare me or something? What's going on?
No, somebody they call itself Holy Ghost trying to pop up in here. It looks like my buddy Cameron, but this name sounds like somebody who's kind of trolling me for a couple of days. So I don't know.
You better make him cam up.
He got a big old grin on it. He's cammed up, but he got this grin on his face, and I don't know why. So I'm like,
we better let him up then. They hit the public forum, right?
He got it in his hand, ready to flash it at the camera. I don't even. What's up?
No flashing your little tink tink.
Is that Cameron? Is that you, Cameron? Shake your head, nod your head, yes or no. Oh, it is. Okay. Why you change your name? The Holy Ghost.
I had to.
Why you been trolling me in my comments talking cash shit? What are you just trying to get my attention or something?
What do you mean talking cash shit? What did I say?
I don't know. If that wasn't you, I swear it was you. It was somebody in my either my Instagram or my comments, or my YouTube comments, saying I was like, is that Cameron just trying to get my attention? So you be saying some rude shit.
What am I saying though? You gotta have proof.
Maybe it wasn't you then. I swear.
I don't think it was.
That was
think
you.
it was somebody
That was
else.
definitely you. I was like, you better not. You better cut it out. Yeah. I'm gonna knock you down though for what's up? What's going on? Do you have an opinion? You got an opinion on all of this or what?
What are we talking about? I just got here.
Scary shit. Just watching scary videos.
I just decided to kick it with you, fuck with you. You know what I mean. I just figured.
Brother.
This one of my babies. He smiling.
Y'all both got the glasses. Y'all both got the head. Y'all look similar.
Oh yeah, we nerds and shit, bro.
Thank you.
I am too. I'm a nerd.
Me too.
Well, I'm not a nerd. Nerds, I feel like nerds are really, really smart. Like I like to think that nerds are smart. I'm a you know, because they I'm not calling myself dumb, but I'm not like I'm not like, you know, booky. I'm not a book person. You know, I'm allergic. You know, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we definitely can tell.
I call myself an oddball or a weirdo. That's what I deem myself. I'm a weirdo.
So what's this guy's name? Hey, my name's Marlon, bro. Nice to meet you.
His name is Cameron.
My name's Cam, bro.
Cam?
Cam.
Yeah. I fuck with my buddy Jay, man. She's one of those down to earth YouTubers, man. I just like it.
Yeah. Send her cash app if you like her.
I know that's right, Cam. Where my money's at? The only person who will be coming in here he be supporting for the whole fucking chat is the one I told you to say hi to before you left, Mr. Real Estate. He come in here.
That brother.
Yeah, he come in, drop me a 50 every time he come pop up in. There he is.
Self-improvement.
Oh, best version of yourself, yeah.
Best version of yourself. There we go. Yeah, salute to him for holding it down, supporting the lovely ladies.
No. Everybody else just come in to you know, to be
What's
like Cam. Just say.
God, that's why I fuck with you, though. This is why. You cuss like a sailor. You don't care. You just walk yourself out.
That's right. It is what it is, and that's all that it is. All right, baby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop you on back down.
$5 cash app gets you 2 more minutes.
$10 cash app gets you 10 more minutes.
Nice to meet you. My name is Mr. Real Estate. I'm her manager.
Wow. $10 cash app gets 10 more minutes.
I like to give the weirdos a place to hang out. Place to like I'm like a because I'm a weirdo.
Well, Mr. Real Estate's here, so it's perfect.
I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I don't belong here.
I'm the creepy widow. Yeah.
All right, Cam. I'm gonna drop you down. All right.
Thank you, darling.
All right.
Got $1 in there. Thank you, darling.
That's I know. These are my little babies. These are my babies. They're
Yeah,
special to me.
that's
They've
good.
been riding with me from day one. Like this one here, David Webb. This is another one of my day oneers. Now he actually supports too, though.
Cool. What's up, bro?
Dropping in my cash app. You know what's up.
Hey, but like, do you know what that?
Smart nerd.
But like, you know when that cabinet opened, like the cabinet opened and something flew out. Well, what you didn't see in slow motion was that there was some Zatarans and Lowry seasoned salt flying back in there. That's what they didn't tell you.
Marlon, I must say, Marlon, this polo shirt is doing wonders. Your communicative skills have been on point all stream.
No, I'm gonna tell you what I figured out just from having him in here with me. It's the topic. When you're talking about something that he has interest in, he's like go like it's just going. That kind of like realm of stuff is not his expertise. It's like the way he speaks. But in here, he's talking just like me.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah.
Let me know when Grandma comes to visit. TikTok user and proud mother Valley Yunker often records short videos of her 5-month-old baby girl around their house in California. One night, Valley's daughter is playing with her favorite toy when suddenly this happens.
Oh yeah, watch this. Watch the doll. Woo!
Oh, hell no. Nope.
The toy appears to be yanked right out of the baby's hands by some invisible force. Now, some cynical viewers of the video claim that they could see a string attached to the toy. But Valley explains in another video that the toy has a cut tag on the back that just looks like a small white line. Valley also says that she's never had anything like this happen before,
I ain't seen no
but she
fucking
doesn't
string.
feel any negative presence in her home. She believes that this could be the spirit of her daughter's recently deceased great-grandma.
Now I hate it when they blame dead people for
Great grandma wouldn't do that. Great grandma wouldn't yank
like,
them.
why would grandma do that? Like
Her grandma's a bitch.
why in the world would grandma do that? Like grandma hates the baby, is what you're saying. Like grandma is like, fuck you, baby. Oh, Mr. Real Estate must be on the phone or something. He's like,
No, I was just on speakers, so y'all don't hear me splashing around.
oh, you in the hot tub?
But yeah, that's some shit.
Oh, you don't want nobody on here to see you in the hot tub?
No, unless you want to get back, like they can hang out and everything.
See your body glistening, you know, show your body glistening. Yeah.
Just visiting and watching over the baby. Thanks so much for watching. My upload schedule is all over the place these days, so please hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell so that you never miss an episode.
I don't know about grandma. I don't know about grandma yanking that cat out of it.
Yeah, grandma would not do that to their baby. I don't know why they blame grandma. They always blaming the grandma. Well, when all else fails, blame the grandma.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta hit the road soon. I got to go.
Yeah.
I said I gotta go. I got to hit the road soon, y'all.
And hey, like I'm about to get something to eat. J9.
All right.
We leaving.
I'll still be here. I'm about to watch me another
Till
one.
next time.
All right. Later, Gators.
J9.
We love you, Pete.
Love you, man.
I love you too.
Bye-bye.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some scary clips that are sure to give you the chills. So as always, before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. There are a lot of things you might expect to see on the side of the road while driving. Animals, hitchhikers, broken down vehicles. However, this video, uploaded to YouTube by Ida Olivas, shows something that no one would likely anticipate. The footage was captured on the dashboard camera of a vehicle traveling down the Saltillo Torreon Highway in Mexico. As the video begins, we see the vehicle driving late at night. It's dark, yet the road is well lit by the headlights of passing cars. Suddenly, something unusual passes by. Take a look. As you can see, a woman in a white dress comes running down the side of the road. She looks to be flailing her arms as she moves. At first, you might think this is just an ordinary person, one who's attempting to wave down a passing car. However, if you look carefully, you might notice that she appears to be missing her head. Could this be a sighting of the infamous woman in white, a type of spirit often thought to have died in a state of heartbreak? If this is the case, then perhaps she met her end on this very stretch of highway. Some viewers don't think that anything supernatural is happening in this clip at all. They believe that the woman's not headless, but rather appears that way due to a trick of the light. However, even if this is the case, then why is she running down the highway flailing her arms in the middle of the night? So what do you think's going on in this video? Does it really show a ghost? Or is there another explanation for this bizarre scene? Let me know your take on this in the comment section down below. Urban exploration is a great way to uncover lost secrets of the past. On occasion, those who do it catch some rather creepy things on camera. This eerie footage was uploaded to YouTube by Andy Persons after exploring an old abandoned factory known as the First Prize Center in Albany, New York. The building was a former meatpacking plant and, according to the YouTuber, developers had attempted to demolish it in the past, but the wrecking ball bounced off its walls multiple times and it remained intact. The video begins with the explorers entering the old building. Not too long into their investigation, the explorers stumble across a strange room that's full of old VHS and audio tapes. Take a look. Then, as they enter the lower levels of the building, their camera catches a shadowy figure darting into a nearby doorway.
Yeah, nah, bro. What is that about?
Moments later, things get even creepier when they shine a flashlight down an elevator shaft. The air suddenly fills with the sound of multiple whispering voices. Take a listen. Spooked, the team quickly leaves the area. As they continue their exploration, they discover another large room. This one's full of old toys. The toys look as though they've been here for some time, possibly dumped in the building years earlier. Their search eventually leads them to an area where they find dozens of old photographs. As they thumb through the snaps, it becomes apparent that they appear to have been taken from a distance, as if the photographer was spying on the subjects as they went about their daily lives. This old factory certainly seems like a very creepy place. Why have so many unusual items been left there over the years? And more importantly, what was the deal with that shadowy figure and those disembodied voices? Drop your theories about what's going on here in the comment section down below.
Somebody lived there. That's what it is. People live in old factories. People live all over the place. If they live on the street, they definitely live in an old factory. I tell you that. I'd rather live in the old factory than outside exposed on the street. But maybe that's just me. I don't know.
What would you do if you wanted to prove that your home was filled with spirits? It seems that YouTuber Really Haunted might have found a solution. The YouTuber claims that he's been plagued by something paranormal for several weeks, so he decides to use an Xbox Kinect camera to attempt to gather evidence. After setting up the device, he clutches a crucifix and begins to recite the Lord's Prayer.
Okay, guys, I've got the crucifix. I don't know if you can see it through. I've got the crucifix that Crackling sent me. I'm going to kneel down. I'm going to say the Lord's Prayer. Then I'm just going to lie down and try to get some sleep and see what happens.
Immediately, two figures appear on the screen. One hovers near him, reaching its arms out, vanishing only after he finishes the prayer. He then asks any good spirits present to protect him.
I call on any positive spirits here to protect me and my family.
Once again, the green figure reappears. This time it approaches the camera, seemingly staring directly into the lens. Around an hour later, another figure appears.
The fuck is this figure
This
doing?
one seems to walk around the room on all fours. It approaches the man as he sleeps. It reaches an arm out towards him before crawling off screen. Soon, another mysterious figure materializes. This one walks across the room and bends over the sleeping man. Yet another appears a few moments later, hovering above the man briefly before vanishing. It then reappears and seems to knock over one of the chairs in the room before attempting to lie on the couch next to the man. The YouTuber notes that he must constantly challenge these entities in order to keep them from taking over. However, watching the clip, several of the figures seem to act in a way that suggests benevolence. So perhaps some of these entities might actually be good spirits. Either way, this is certainly some very chilling footage, the type that can raise the hairs on the back of your neck. This short clip.
I would never, ever put one of those in my house. I don't want to fucking know about that. You think I want to know? You think I want to see the full figure of something floating around in my damn house? Who is? That's something that you do right before you move out, like when you're on your way out, when you like walking out the door to leave forever. But not when you gotta sleep there. No.
Was shared to TikTok by PG Stories. It appears to have been captured on a home security camera. While these devices are a great way to keep an eye on the inside of your house when you're not around, occasionally they might actually capture something you'd rather not see. In the video, we see what looks like an ordinary living room. Yet, if you concentrate on the back corner of the room near the door, you might notice something rather chilling. Take a look. In an instant, a dark figure appears. It's hard to see at first, but it's definitely there. It looks as though it walks to the right of frame before vanishing from sight. The figure looks like a shadow. However, the way it suddenly appears, then disappears, seems otherworldly. Unfortunately, as is often the case with these sorts of videos, the lack of accompanying information makes it difficult to know just what we're seeing. So, for now, it will have to be left up to you, the viewer, to decide whether it's paranormal or not.
Well, here's my decision. I saw nothing. I saw nothing. And I was really looking and I saw nothing. So, yeah, there's my decision. I saw nothing. Like nothing. That circle is so big. It might as well be covering the entire picture. Like, how am I supposed to know where the fuck to look if you make the circle the size of the whole picture? You're supposed to point an arrow or something at it so I know what I'm looking at. I see nothing. Nothing.
In this next video, uploaded to YouTube by ILMN Barno Paranormal, we see some possible paranormal activity caught in an old abandoned factory. The clip starts out as the explorer enters the building.
Opuštěnou továrnu v našem městě. Tato továrna je opuštěná, protože tady před 60.
The camera holder explains that it's been empty for about 60 years. According to him, there was an accident at the facility that killed several workers. The government subsequently shut it down and it's been abandoned ever since. To this day, it's believed that the ghosts of these workers still haunt the property. After winding his way down several dark passageways with only his camera light to guide him, the explorer eventually reaches a room that appears to have once been used as an office. Suddenly, something strange is caught on camera.
Oh, no. Yeah, nah, bro.
A cupboard door flings open, seemingly all on its own. It spooks the explorer, who runs from the room. He soon regains his composure and returns for a second look. He searches the area, but seems unable to find any logical explanation for the door's sudden movement. Sometime later, he enters another room. As he scans the camera around the area, he inadvertently manages to capture the reflection of a shadowy figure in one of the windows.
Fuck. Atladı kámo, tady to byla mega creepy třeba.
Next, the explorer enters an area of the building that is noticeably more run down than the rest. As he makes his way cautiously through the darkness, he's stopped in his tracks when he hears an eerie sound. Take a listen. Bravely, the explorer continues on. After navigating his way down a long, dark corridor, he reaches what appears to be another office area. There, he's spooked one final time.
Kabinety. Jaká divná věc na zdi.
As you can see, a chair suddenly slides out from behind a desk as if pulled by some sort of unseen force. Finally, it all seems too much for the explorer, who quickly exits the room, and the video ends shortly thereafter. So is it possible that the workers who sadly lost their lives years earlier were responsible for the supposed paranormal activity seen here? Until more information comes to hand, the answer will continue to remain unknown.
Ooh! Wait, that looked like a rat.
Before we take a look at a mysterious figure lurking inside a home, remember to hit that subscribe button, tickle that little bell icon there, and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. The answer will continue to remain unknown.
Man, that was a rat. That was a rat. That was a rat. That was a big ass rat running across the wall. Quit playing. Watch.
Until more information comes to hand, the answer will continue to remain unknown.
That is a fucking rat. That's a rat. That is clearly a rat. Watch. That was a rat. You don't know the difference between a rat and a ghost.
Before we take a look at a mysterious figure lurking inside a home, remember to hit that subscribe button, tickle that little bell icon there, and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. What's your worst fear about moving into a...
Let me see. What you say? You two are a very entertaining duo. I'm going to assume you're talking about Mr. Real Estate, since that's the only place I've been hanging out for the last week. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, it was so random. Me just clicking on there. Now I'm trying to talk him into going and doing a scary ghost hunt. He don't care about that stuff. But I do. I love scary stuff. And so I think it would be a great kind of duo of him being like all skeptic and me being a scaredy cat to do like a ghost hunt. Like, on camera, like a video, tape it and all. I think it would be hilarious.
New house, faulty wiring, structural damage. What about if it's haunted? In this short video posted to TikTok by Lauren G. Glad, you might see your worst nightmare coming to life. In old times, the act of the groom carrying his bride over the threshold was thought to help protect her from demons, which might be lurking inside their new home. In this case, it isn't clear if the couple is married or if the house is even new, but what the camera's caught is nevertheless likely to send chills down your spine. Watch.
Oh, no.
If you look at the open doorway just behind the couple, you'll notice that they're not alone.
Hell,
There's a pale figure
motherfucking
lurking in
no.
the shadows.
Oh, no.
It has long, dark hair and appears to have glowing eyes.
Oh, no.
Whatever it is, it seems to clutch at the door for a moment before disappearing into the house. However, as it turns out, it was later revealed by the woman who posted the clip to TikTok that the creepy figure seen by the door was actually her. It seems she didn't realise that the video was being made and she had attempted to get out of the way before being seen. But if you think this eerie mystery ends there, you'd be mistaken. Several keen-eyed viewers notice that you'll also see a strange shadowy shape in the window. Take a look.
Go away.
Go.
So far, it seems no one's been able to offer a valid explanation for this other creepy anomaly. So what do you think? Does this video really show something supernatural, or is this just another hoax in the window? Also, quick question, would you be willing to move into a house that you knew was haunted? Or are you the type of person that prefers to have no freeloading spirits roaming the hallways? Let me know where you sit on this in the comments down below.
Oof. Oh my gosh. That is insane, honey. Oh. What was the other one? We're gonna do one more. Let's do this one.
Who goes to check an adjacent door. After finding it locked, he turns away. A moment later, something bangs loudly on the door. Continuing on, they open the door to another room and find this mysterious man sitting in the darkness. The man seems angry. He stands up and starts yelling at them. He tells the crew to get out of his house, and they are soon pushed out with force. Next time, they'd better be sure no one's home.
Çık lan dışarı çık. Yemiş evine, evinden çıkacağım zaten. Çık çık. Kadına sen yaptın. Lan çık oğlum çık. Dışarı çık. Amcaları bırak. Çık dışarı çık.
Number 14, playing around. Is this a child ghost? Playing around. Posted to the Paranormal Evidence subreddit. T Danielle 0613 writes that she's been living with her boyfriend, and for years, they've encountered mysterious activity like knocks, voices, and unexplained noises. This is one event she caught on camera. The mysterious video shows a toddler walking into a room and pushing a tractor out of the way. Before toddling off, the tractor sits there still for a long while. Then suddenly its scoop collapses abruptly, even though no one is nearby. Well, some in the comments suggest it might just be that the toy wasn't latched properly. The Redditor insists that the shovel's fall was too dramatic for that. She also says that Amir fell later that night, knocking several things over. Does this combination of events convince you? It seems to me that there's definitely something mysterious going on in this place. Number 13, Ghost Girl of the Posada. The Ghost Girl of La Posada de Santa Fe is believed to be the spirit of Julia Staub, the wife of wealthy merchant Abraham Staub. The Staubs built a mansion which now serves as a hotel. The hotel, however, is said to be haunted by
Chloe?
Julia. who passed away in the house in 1896. Those who've seen her say she wears a black Victorian dress with her hair pulled back into a severe bun. Paranormal activity witnessed there includes a strong lingering scent of roses tied to Julia's love of gardening. The activity is strongest in room 256, aka Suite 100, which is where Julia lived while alive. Published by Chriselle Luna in October of 2021, the ghost girl makes an appearance in this scary video. In a dark hallway, they first hear her voice. She says please in Spanish.
Escucha, 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 escucha. De verdad me siento perdida. Escucha.
Later, in a darkened doorway, they catch her figure. While you can't see the form clearly, there does appear to be a shadow figure standing there. Is this Julia in her black Victorian dress?
Man, what is this? Roblox? I mean, not Roblox. I mean, Mike. Was it Minecraft? No, is it Minecraft? That's what it was called. It looked like what are those zombies called in Minecraft? Minecraft zombies. They got a name. What are they called? Oh, I thought there was a name for them. Yeah, what is it? It's like a Minecraft zombie. What in the world? Creepers, yeah, creepers. Is that a creeper? Oh my God. Give me a. Oh, it's a little girl. It's a little girl, is it? Okay, we'll just take your word for it. It's a little girl. I don't see any hint of hair, but we'll just say it's a girl just because it's convenient to the story. Look, it's clearly a little girl and not a creeper.
And why does she continue to haunt these halls? Number 12, door closed. This paranormal activity couldn't be clearer. Published by Paranormal Maya in January of 2022, the paranormal investigator is speaking to the jinn that haunts this home.
Niyetim sizi rahatsız etmek diye bir şey yok. Sizler bizleri rahatsız ediyorsunuz.
As he speaks, the door slowly swings closed and then slams shut. An EVP captures a phrase that means, "Shut up, we are at your home."
Kafir cinlersiniz.
Who exactly is here? I don't want to.
Yeah, nobody. Somebody closed the door somewhere else in there, which would then cause that door to close. Okay, I'm not a science genius, but even I've figured this shit out. I've scared myself many a time like this. While I walk in the house, and because I open the door, once I close the front door, another door that is ajar will fly open and scare the shit out of me. Okay, so I know that that's how that works.
Stick around to find out. Number 11, sliding door. The last thing you want to find in a toilet stall is a viewing gallery. That's what Redditor Tropper Ian discovered in a lady's cubicle at a UK pub in Hampshire. Posted to the casual UK subreddit, the Redditor asks, "What is the point of this?" The video shows a small sliding door between the toilet stalls with latches on either side to lock it. But why would it need to be unlocked in the first place? And why is it there at all?
I have an answer for that. If you run out of toilet paper in your stall, what do you want to do? You want to get some from the person next to you. So they made a little latch so you can hand things or whatever the things are that you might need.
The Redditor notes that this was a nice country pub. Some suggest it's used to confess your sins, others to hold hands. Many in the comments refer to the Seinfeld episode in which Elaine realizes she's run out of toilet paper and asks the neighboring stall to spare a square. And actually, that seems to be the consensus among Redditors in the thread for the utility of this sliding door. What do you think it's for? Number 10, mysterious.
What else could it be for? To hand your liver through? I mean, what are the options here? I have not done any streams, just random streams in a while. I've been very lazy, I think is the word. I've been very lazy on my own stream. I've been putting in work on other people's streams, which has brought me here. I was like, oh my God, I'm spending all this time on somebody else's stream and neglecting my own channel. And so here I am. Well, really, I know this is something not everybody enjoys, but I had a weird day yesterday, so I'm doing this to cheer myself up. And then I have a couple of things this week that I'll be working on. Some videos and possibly a stream.
This figure, on a night of severe flooding, a strange figure was captured on camera out in a country backyard, posted to the Paranormal Evidence subreddit. New Appalachia explains that this figure, possibly multiple, activated their security camera's motion sensor. Rain can be heard and seen in the video, and the figure in question appears on the right at the beginning of the clip. As some in the comments say, the figure looks like a person walking their dog. However, whatever it is just fades away. New Appalachia reminds viewers that this was captured in the middle of the night, in the pouring rain, in the middle of nowhere, so it's highly unlikely that the camera captured an actual human walking their dog. Redditor Danimal Jenkins has another suggestion. I think it's just a wild animal, dog or wolf. If you look at it closely, the figure on the right is clearly a quadruped, and the tall figure next to it is actually just a fractal effect caused by water on the lens, because their movements match exactly, with no distinction between the two.
You look like a man with a dog to me.
What do you think? Is this just a lone animal dancing in the rain, coupled with a water drop? Or is this a phantom ghost walking his dog? Number 9.
It's a person and his dog.
Goldfield High School in Goldfield, Nevada
camera.
is reputedly haunted. Built in the early 20th century during the area's gold rush, the school fell into disrepair after Goldfield became a ghost town when the boom was over. The school was closed in 1952, though its decaying glory remains standing, and work is being done to restore it. In this video, Ogden Paranormal heads into the building at night. Published in November of 2020, the team sent Caden into Goldfield to execute an isolation session in the haunted school. Well near the grand staircase, a sound is heard off screen. The team seems to think it sounds like Caden's name, but to me it sounds like a random noise.
Burp right into the microphone.
Still, it's disturbing as Caden is alone. Shortly after, he starts to hear more noises, like a door or cupboard being opened and closed.
It's a good idea, Chloe. That's a good idea indeed. It's like a mixture of the type of stuff that I like, but also the stuff that is a little more interesting to more people. I know my little bit of, regular followers and stuff, they don't really fool with the scary stuff. But everybody likes to watch disasters. And it's informative too. It's like a history lesson also. So yes. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
That was a straight footstep right above me. Oh, maybe not. I think it might be this door. Let's see.
Caden later tries to communicate directly with the spirits. As he's speaking to one, asking about the boy who lost his life in the coal room, he asks the spirit what his name was and receives a reply.
What was his name?
Is Caden truly isolated during this isolation session, or is he in a crowded room of ghosts? Number 8, Poltergeist. Laney and Ben's Notorious Poltergeist is at it again, published in February of 2022. This short clip shows yet another paranormal experience in their haunted home. In the video, a small picture frame falls from a shelf onto the couch below. Then a cat toy is shoved abruptly over. The action is caught on a security camera set up in the room. Upon finding stuff moved, Ben takes viewers through the room using a Kinect app. The figure of a person momentarily appears on the couch, right where the frame has fallen. First, it appears sitting, then it looks like it's laying down. Is the demon right in front of him? And what will he do next? Number 7, Framed. When your picture frames start to rearrange themselves, it's time to move. Posted to the Ghosts subreddit. Shadow12 writes, "This was in my house last year. Luckily, I don't live there anymore." This scary video shows an old photograph in a Victorian frame, hanging high on a wall. The movement isn't rhythmic and looks rather deliberate. Most in the comments call this creepy, but Redditor Chipped Beef on Toast offers up a theory even creepier, writing, "Had something similar happen a few years ago. Turns out there was a bat hiding behind a picture." Others agree that that's worse than demons or ghosts. Number 6, Gollum. A strange creature straight out of The Lord of the Rings was caught on camera in the woods. Published by SEOOOSST in April of 2022. The video appears to have been captured at dawn. The cameraman is walking through the woods. As he scans the area, his camera passes over this tree trunk and spots this mysterious creature hidden within. The creature has long pointy ears, big beady eyes, and grayish skin. Frankly, he looks a bit like Gollum. Upon seeing it, the cameraman immediately runs off. Is this a cryptid, a gnome, or is this Gollum looking for his precious? Number 5.
It was a toy. That was clearly a toy. It didn't move. It didn't say hello, feller. It didn't say my precious. Oh, they be reaching, honey. They be like, reach. They be like, I want to find a ghost. I want to put it on my YouTube, but I can't find a ghost because there aren't any.
Unidentified flying object sighting. This night sky is unusually active. Published by Night Vision UFO in July of 2011. The footage captured an undeniable unidentified flying object fly by. The video shows a mysterious glowing green light flying across the sky. As the camera follows it, another glowing disc comes into view. The second unidentified flying object is bigger, so they follow it instead after the pair cross paths.
What's coming right at her right now?
Okay.
What was that?
Oh my. Okay.
Was it a bird?
We're zooming out. Stay here. Stay here.
Stay with this guy?
Okay. Stay with him.
What the is that?
With the colors inverted, you can see the second glowing light seems to appear out of nowhere. As the first smaller orb flies past, some in the comments think the larger object in the sky might be the International Space Station. If so, is the other a satellite, a shuttle docking, or is this something we weren't meant to see?
Well, first of all, even the space around the green light is green, which means that they're looking at whatever this is with that night vision thing, which turns everything green, which means that the lights aren't green. Like you see, even the area, the gray space, the regular space around the light, like is green. It has a hue of green because they're looking at it through like night vision. It's like being taken with night vision, like through a night vision like lens. So everything's gonna be green, honey pot. Like these are stars or something, probably. If nothing else, these things around it. Why are they green? Anybody ever look up at the sky and see that the stars were green? No. But okay. All
Number
right.
4, Demonic House. Someone is watching you. Published by Paranormal Voyages
Show me
in
some real
January of
stuff.
2022. This paranormal crew is not just paranoid, as they're tuning into the spirits and or demons of this place. One of the crew sees something pop up outside through the window.
There's something outside.
Here. Here.
Later, as she's wearing headphones to listen in to what the spirits have to say, she feels someone, and then that someone speaks.
Who are you? What are you?
Whoa, move her chair, it said in a deep man's voice.
Well, so you move the chair.
After the demon says to touch her and make her cry, the crew urges the demon to leave.
Make her cry, it said.
No, you cannot make her cry. You're gonna have to leave. You can't do anything negative.
The woman looks very shaken up,
That's
and she
cute.
says she felt weird vibes.
Are you gonna
Are
tell
these
the
the
ghost what
vibes
to
of
do,
a
is you?
demon? More than likely. Number 3, waltzed right in. Don't you despise it when ghosts make themselves at home? Posted to the ghosts subreddit by one Ondo, one Ants. This security camera outside the Redditor's home caught something unexpected. The footage shows a deck in the backyard. There appears to be something near the doorway, but the figure isn't clear. After a moment, the figure seems to enter the home, either through a doorway or right through the wall. The Redditor notes in the comments that there's a sliding glass window there that leads into the kitchen, and this was captured sometime between 2 and 4 a.m. Many in the comments say this gave them a feeling of dread and think it looks like the ghost of a little girl. Valerie Shark writes, he just waltzed in like he owned the place. Some remark that
Man, that looked like a cartoon character with a big nose CGI, you know? Oh. Right? Oh, anyway, Chloe. I need headphones to hear the spirits so I can translate to everyone else who can't hear them. I know, right? Ain't it funny? That's hilarious. Like we already don't trust people when they say they seen or hear these things, and then you're gonna just say, "Here, put these headphones on and just tell us whatever you hear, whoever random person you are, and we're supposed to trust it." Oh, I love that they can ID this ghost by a gray blur. Right? Like you saw a little girl, like they say it's a little girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not seeing a little girl. I don't know what characteristics are causing you to think that this is a little girl is what I'm wondering. Like it's like it seems to be a little girl. Like maybe they just said whatever they felt was like the least scary. Oh, it's probably just a crippled cat. You know, like it doesn't have any arms or legs, so it really can't do anything to us. So yeah, that's what it looked like to me. It looked like that. Oh, it's a little girl. Like that did not look like a little girl. It looked like a cartoon character with a big nose in CGI. Like
it looks like an arm holding a plastic bag and pulling it in quickly. What do you think is
look at the nose. Look at this nose on here. That looks like a cartoon character with a big head, like a horn nose, like a full horn nose. And then even when it walks in, there's like a whole space between where it vanishes and where the glass thing is. Like, watch. It's like it doesn't go all the way. It's like just goes into an invisible wall. Look, watch.
what's going on here? If a ghost can just waltz right in a house like that, then I guess none of us are truly safe. Number 2, haunted home. Would you have the courage to enter a home in which a horrific event took place? That's how the police...
Yes. Answer is yes. Yes, I would. Fry and Brave, technically.
Described this poor lady's passing, published in January of 2022. The Ouija brothers head inside one of England's most haunted abandoned homes, in which a woman is said to have had her life taken using a device to speak with the spirit. The guys ask what her name is. Her answer gives me chills.
Could you tell us your name?
Blood.
Blood.
Blood then.
Blood.
Bit of a funny name, isn't it?
Remember that like that lady?
Yes, blood.
Then, as a cameraman is backing out of a room, they capture a strange hissing noise.
I ain't going in there, man, because they'll make me ill for days.
Later, they're in another room when out the door, they see a light. It starts getting brighter, and then they hear something clatter.
Look, mate, can you see it getting brighter? It is. Hold on. Okay, mate, hold on.
Is this the ghost of the woman whose life was taken in this home? Or, as Suze suggests in the comments, did the events of this poor lady's life imprint on the house? I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. EVP. Is somebody home? Published in January of 2020. Donnie writes that his neighbor called to say someone was moving back and forth in his upstairs window, except there was nobody home and the blinds were closed. Let's take a tour of Donnie's house upon his arrival. Donnie enters one dark hallway and turns on the light. The laundry room is empty. He looks in the closet, also empty. He then heads into the hallway and up the stairs. Turning the light on before he does, he notes that the air upstairs felt statically charged. When he arrives at the dark bedroom and flips on the light, all the blinds and windows are shut. There are creepy images of glowing-eyed portraits all over the walls. As he's looking, he captures an EVP, strange noises, moaning, sighing, and then an evil little laugh. He leaves the bedroom because he says his dog Terry is woofing. Is this ghost playing tricks? Why else would he be laughing?
She said it would have been these windows. These are...
Backrooms is a term describing a liminal space in which an individual becomes trapped, a transitional world between what was and what will be, one that we are only meant to pass through, but in which some unlucky players remain. In the backrooms, you are stuck in the in-between.
What is you talking about? It's like a game, I think. All right. I think it's just you and me in here, Chloe. Oh, I gotta shut this down. This sounds like Terry was throwing up in the hallway. Ow, it made my side hurt. Oh. All right. Put the shutter down. Back rooms are an internet story kind of thing. Yeah, I would say that's what I thought. If you're signing off soon, good night. I am signing off now. I think there ain't nobody in here but you and me. All right. That'll do it. Later, Gator.